Good day, everyone. My name is Copyright Sinita.
I'm Humphrey Owen Cantaros.
And I'm Renz Rasay.
And
We are the Group 1.
Our topic is all about property and uses of material. But first, we would like to give the objective. At the end of this lesson, the learner shall be able to
Identify the 8 mechanical properties.
B. Give an example and meaning to each properties.
C. Identify what is meant by low, medium, and high carbon steel.
Trivia. The science of material engineering has been used since the ancient times that are referred as the Stone Age, Bronze Age, and the Steel Age. The science of modern material engineering has been developed from metallurgy that was evolved from mining. The basic knowledge of material engineering was emerged in the 19th century. The purpose of material engineering is to obtain knowledge about the materials so that alternate materials with the desired characteristic may be produced. The basics of material engineering relate the required properties of material with the structure of atoms in that material. The discipline of material engineering is used in the industry not only to create perfection in the presently used material, but also assist in the creation of modern products in the new technologies. What is mechanical properties of materials? The mechanical property of materials are those properties that involve a reaction to an applied load. The most common property considered are strength, ductility, hardness, impact resistance, and fracture toughness. As you can see in the picture, mechanical properties of materials has 8 components: elasticity, plasticity, ductility, malleability, stiffness, brittleness, hardness, and lastly is toughness. Mr. Cantaros and Mr. Rasay will going to report these components, so listen carefully.
The first mechanical properties is elasticity. Elasticity is a material defined as property material by virtue of which means deformation caused by applied load disappears up on a removal of the load. Elasticity from the word elastic, so it can stretch. The best example of elasticity is rubber, because if you put a heavy load in a rubber, the rubber can stretch, and if you release the heavy load from the rubber can gain or regain its original form because it is an elastic one. The next mechanical properties is brittleness. Brittleness is a property material of breaking without much permanent distortion. Brittleness. Brittle, from the word brittle, rupok. So kahit na pinutol mo yan, hindi yan siya mag-iiwan ng permanent na pagkabaluktot o distortion. The best example of brittleness are bones, cast iron, and ceramic. Because if you cut them, they will have a clean cut and don't have any pagkabaluktot or distortion na maiiwan. The next mechanical properties is hardness. Hardness is a property material by which offer to resist deformation. And from the word to resist deformation, so sobrang solid talaga nito or sobrang tigas. And the best example of hardness are diamonds, gold, and etc. Because these types of Minerals are so solid that a diamond can be destroyed by another diamond. That is what meant by hardness, kung gaano siya kasulid. And another part of mechanical properties are the strength. Strength is a measure of the stress a material can withstand. Strength kung gaano siya kalakas, kung hanggang saan ang kanyang kayang i-hold or kayang i-penetrate or kayang dalhin na bigat. Pero ang strength ay kayang ma-deform dahil sa may ibang part kasi ng bakal na hindi masyadong compact. So yun, pag nilaglagan mo yun ng mas matibay or mas mabigat sa kanya at hindi kaya ng strength na meron yung bakal na nilaglagan mo, maaari yung ma-deform. So magkaiba ang strength sa hardness because ang hardness kung gaano siya ka tibay at gaano ka solid, habang ang strength nagbabase sa lakas niya.
Good morning everyone. Now I will going to report another types of mechanical property. So the types of mechanical property is toughness. So what is toughness? Toughness is defined as the ability to absorb energy and gets deformed without fracturing. In simple word, toughness is hardness, kutibay ng isang material. Even if it's deformed, but their strength is still there. It is the material that can easily break or hindi madaling masira. For example, ng toughness na mga material is bakal. It's hard to break but you can deform it like bending it. Pwede siyang going curve or etc. And that's all the example of toughness mechanical material. The next mechanical property is ductility. So what is ductility? Ductility is a characteristic of a material which can be stretched, bent, spread without breaking it. For example of ductility material is copper. Yung nakikita nyo sa mga wire na kulay brown. Bakit natin masasabing ang isang copper is a ductility material? Because ang copper ay pwedeng gawing mahaba, stretch, bend, or spread. That's why copper is belong to ductility material. And the next type of mechanical property is malleability. So what is malleability? Malleability is the capability of material that being shaped or extended by hammering, forging, or pressing. Nadideform ang isang bagay through force. Malleable material can be also beaten out into thin sheet. Pwede siyang gawing makapal to manipis na bagay. For example of malleable material is gold and silver. Yung gold at silver ginagawang ring, necklace, bracelet, and etc. And that's all the example of malleable mechanical property. And the last one of mechanical property is plasticity. So what is plasticity? Plasticity is the ability of a certain solid material to change shape permanently. It's unbreakable. It can melt or deform through the use of pressure or high temperature. Example of plasticity material is plastic chair, plastic container drum, plastic plate, or etc. Any kind that made in plastic, that's we call plasticity.
Hi guys, and that's the 8 components of mechanical properties. And now, we're going to differentiate the low, medium, and high carbon steel. But first, I would like to define what is carbon steel. Carbon steel is a special type of steel that has higher concentration of carbon than other types of steel. Steel is often categorized according to its carbon content. All steel contains at least some amount of carbon. Without the presence of carbon, it would be simple a metal or iron. Adding carbon to metal, it becomes stronger and harder. Low carbon steel is characterized by a low ratio of carbon to iron. Low carbon consists only less than 0.30% of carbon. So, example of that, uh, low carbon steel is mga kagamit sa pagpapatayo ng mga bahay. Yung second is medium steel. Has a higher ratio of carbon to iron. Medium carbon steel contains from 0.30% to up to 60%, 0.60% of carbon. Most of medium steel carbon ay ginamit sa mga automotive parts like sa mga sasakyan or something like that. High carbon steel, it has the highest ratio among the three carbon steel. It consists more than 0.60% above. But unless sa dalawang metal na nabanggit ko, the low and medium, the high metal steel has the lower ductility. Means, kapag pinupukpok mo yan, ay madali siyang nababasag. So, that's it guys. Hope you learn a lot to this report. And thank you. God bless.